So, welcome to the Corona trading session. I'm not joking. The title of this video says, what has happened to the market? The flipping market's gone ridiculously crazy. And as we speak right now, DXY, the dollar index, is at 101%. GBPUSD has broken through 1.18. It's at its lowest point since decades. Now, why has the market reacted this way, in this manner? It's gone crazy and nuts. It's because of fear, first and foremost. Fear of uncertainty. Due to that, a lot of people have invested in their dollar, whatever money they had in their pound, into their CAD, into their gold, into stocks. They have liquidated that and put that money towards the dollar, because the dollar is considered to be the most safest currency in this whole world. If the dollar was to crash, the economy of the whole world will crash. So therefore, in a moment of uncertainty, a lot of people believe, yes, people invest into gold, but also those gold investors have gone in and put their money towards the dollar index. Now, how could you have traded this? How could you have taken this trade on GBPUSD for a short, for a sell from 1.225? You have to understand the UK economy, what they want you to do, the UK government, what they want you to do is to feel safe. So that's what they did in the first few days when the cases started rising from 500, and right now it's sitting at 2,000, but also 80 people or so have died. So the actual number of deaths, actual number of cases is not very accurate, because they're refusing to test a lot of people. So we could say the reason they're even refusing to test a lot of people is to create less fear, which is what they had aimed to do before. They aimed to actually create less fear by saying that the economy is fine. We're going to keep the schools open. We're going to keep the universities open. We're going to take a different type of step in order to tackle the situation of coronavirus compared to other countries like Italy, for example. But certainly that didn't really work out so well. It didn't work out so well because it started spreading rapidly, and they've had to take precautionary measures to be able to stop the virus spreading further. And even until now, they haven't taken those steps, because they know that if they were to, it would affect the economy of the pound. But it has already done that. So the past 2 days, if you had anticipated that UK was going towards the same direction as Italy, what happened to the Italian index? It dropped by a severe margin. Right now, the pound, the FTSE, is dropping at incredible rates as well. I think today was a 5%, 5,000 points. I think it's down to. So again, it's all about fear, it's all about confidence, and that's why the pound is dropping. And now the pound has dropped below the points of 2016 when the Brexit announcement was made. We hit 2016 1.200. Right now we've broken through that barrier and we've rocketed down to 1.18. So again, it's very amazing. It's quite amazing to actually see this happen in real life. But how could you profit from it? If you were to trade in these market scenarios, take the long-term trades that are favoring towards the dollar, and take the short-term trades that are for your reversals around your key levels. So the key levels that I teach in the course, you can take it around those levels and hedge those trades in against the long-term positions which are going towards your fundamentals. So fundamentals meaning the coronavirus, the speculation surrounding that, the dollar strengthening, and we can see the dollar continuously strengthen until there is a clear identification that there is going to be some kind of hope for Britain, there's going to be hope for Europe. And right now that hope is not there, and that's the main reason that we do have the dollar strengthening, and it will continue to do so until we have a clear factor which does say, you know what, in UK. Things are under control. It has helped investors think that they can now continuously come back in and invest into UK stocks, into the UK property market, into the UK stock market, into the UK currency as a whole. So until that happens, which may take about 2-3 weeks, we can continue to see pound dropping and all the currency pairs with USD as a quote dropping in value, and all the currency pairs with the USD as the base rising in value. So trade along those directions and hedge the trades in between if you feel like there may be short-term reversals, and you should be okay. And that's what I've been doing, and you can see the trades that I've taken. I'll show a screen recording here. These were today's trades, well, yesterday's trades on GBPUSD, which got closed at 1.18 today, and then we had another one at 1.185, another one at 1.200, and then a few hedge trades, GBPUSD at 1.185. This hit stop loss, and this was GBPUSD for another hedge that I did, 1.185. Again, this hit took loss of about 12 pips, and closed that manually. And the last one tried to make up for that loss, 1.1800, which is right now where we're in a 30 pip profit. So in total, we want to calculate the pips. Let's calculate the pips. You're talking ridiculous amount. You're talking about 450 on the first trade. You're talking 400 in the second trade. 450 plus 400. That's 850. 850 plus 250. That is 1,100. And the last one, 1,100. You lost about 12 pips. So 1,100, more than a K. 1,100 pips in a matter of 16. Today is the 18th, so in 2 days. It's crazy amounts if you think about it. It's not something that usually happens in the markets. It's not it's not, these moves are ridiculous. Like sessions wise, GBPUSD is moving at some ridiculous amounts. So these are not common, but again, if you're able to forecast and think and plan ahead, you can make these type of returns easily possible. So let's continue trading, see what happens. And if you guys are interested in learning more on how to do this independently, this is where we teach you how to take these positions. For example, taking these precise entry points. How do you get these precise entry points in these market conditions? You're talking on the GBPUSD at the end of a session at 4 o'clock. At the end of a session today, maybe possibly we can be seeing a reversal. To be able to counter these trends, when to get these counter reversals, when to get these bigger trends, you can do this by learning to trade independently. But again, this goes back into education and how serious you are. This is not a get quick rich scheme, and this is not a get rich quick scheme for you to just quickly go in and flip money. That's gambling. So of course, in these market conditions, everyone's panicking, everyone's going to buy toilet rolls, and as you can see from the thumbnail of this video, hand sanitizers and all of that. Really and truly, we're not in that bad of a situation. I don't see us getting to that bad of a situation where the world is gonna end. So we don't need to panic that much. Just sit at home and trade and just be calm about it. And I can say right now, my situation is that I haven't gone and done some ridiculous amounts of shopping or anything of that either. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Show them that you bought toilet roll.
Oh my god. This was done. I can hear him. What is he doing? This is guys, look. This
I did roll. Yeah, he's saying don't stack up on toilet roll. Come to Quad in a bag toilet roll.
I did these toilet roll shopping. When was this? This was in Prime. I'm talking about when Amazon did a massive good offer on Boxing Day or something before.
There's more boxes downstairs as well.
Oh, good. So I did my shopping before, but I'm talking about food-wise. Food-wise, if you want to talk food, you know what? Check my food out, guys. Like, I'm gonna actually take my camera out here and show you what my food pantry is looking like. Look at this. Let me show you guys here. Like, this is what. Don't watch the kitchen. The kitchen is a bit messy, but looking at this, this is all I have for food. Look at this. I got. What is this? I got wipes. I got Skittles. I got some rice, white rice. I don't know what is this, squash. This is it. You may be thinking, what is this? This is cereal boxes. This is all Nadim's cereal. That's all he eats. What? Yeah, this is your cereal, isn't it?
No.
This is.
That's your strawberry crispy ones.
And then we're talking my fridge. Look at that. Barely got anything here. I'm probably gonna be the first person to die. This coronavirus. Milk. I got milk. Nothing. And I got some frozen chicken and all. So don't go around buying everything that you can find. There's no point in doing that. You're not gonna really get anything out of it by buying anything and just stocking up. So yeah, don't go around buying stocks and stuff just because it's low. Invest in toilet paper. And hopefully when Nadim gets married, I'm gonna gift him some toilet paper rolls, innit? I wanna show you guys one more thing as well. Let me just get my safe out. This is our safe. Open it up, let's see what it's about.
Oh, I lost it. Oh, okay. No, I'm struggling here.
Come on, Nadim, what is this? All that muscle for what? All that muscle.
I don't even know which way it opens from.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
I'm ready for it.
That's it. Stock your commodities. Invest like Nadim.